Good evening and welcome to the World Racing League's Pacific Championship Round 1 at Albert Park. We go straight into the action. This is qualifying, and here we're on our fast lap, and well, there's a Toro Rosso almost right on the line, which we just clear in the fast sweepers. But I'm not sure what he was doing, whether he could see me or not. It's pretty laggy, but oh well. And here we go, screwing up the lap in the gravel, and there's a orange thing and we lose a wing, and this went horribly wrong basically. So that's that lap carte. So now this is footage of letting Toro Rosso through, who claimed that we blocked them in qualifying, so this is the proof that we didn't. It's Super Scrub, and here's the other Toro Rosso, so there's no confusion there, they're both on the track. And here he is jumping up and down like a crazy maniac, so I'm probably still hopping mad, if you'll excuse the pun. And he retires, obviously, so he'll get a penalty for that. And here's the qualifying result. Very proud to say my girlfriend's in second position, out-qualifying me in her debut race in the league, so well done to her, and well done for Zenith for getting that great lap, pole position. But here's where the action really starts. The first Grand Prix of the new season. We're sitting on the grid, directly behind the Marussia of Danny, looking across to the other Marussia, HS, and behind we have Kian and the Irish Lotus. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5, and the new season starts. Fairly good traction, we get straight past HS, and go to the left, try to go around the outside of Danny, and follow Zenith through, which is what we do, except go slightly wide. Maintaining position there, a bit of lag, but seems to be alright at the moment. We jump ahead to the final sector of that same lap, and heavy fuel sends us off the track. And Danny is coming through, so I allow her through just in case. Get a bit sideways. I'm not sure what happens there, but we get back past. It's a bit of opening lap carnage basically. There's a helicopter over there which I've never noticed before. And we pit at the end of the second lap because basically the tyres are screwed. And it was my strategy, so Zenith sets the fastest lap while I try and undercut everyone. And I'm in last, but that doesn't last for long because I am on fresh primes and I'm on the lap quite fast. New set of primes, yes that's right engineer, and here is chaos. There's 3 cars going particularly slow and 4's up here, Edward, who probably backed off to get through, which was probably a good decision by him. And I'm ranging up behind him, hoping to get DRS, and perhaps set the fastest lap, being the first on the new set of tyres. But he pits, which is brilliant for me, and I am indeed able to use that DRS down the remaining 2 straights, up to 5th. This is the pit stops, and Super Scrub destroys his vehicle, which leads to the safety car, which is here, and I decide to pit, which is right behind Frosty, from 4th position, which kind of screws me over a bit, because from there I'm never actually near the leader, and I probably should have stayed out. Then again, I was halfway through my stint, so as we see, Frosty was an interesting release, and somehow I fall backwards a bit from that. But that's fine, since I don't lose any position, as everyone's under safety car conditions. Apart from that Lotus which is spun off there, I'm not sure if that's lag or not. Well actually I'm very sure it's lag, because just up here we see the same Lotus in a very similar precarious position, which I slow down for so as not to get an illegal overtake. But I start ghosting of course, and that car disappears, and Edward comes up behind, and it's basically a very lucky escape for him, since he was riding on the gravel and I get ghosting while I'm doing about 200 kilometers an hour. So we worked that one out, and then here we have a very strange incident in which a resetting Zenith gives us a penalty, which thankfully was rescinded by the stewards, so I'm happy for that. And able to get on with the restart in 6th position. And we can see that there's a car off to the right there. I'm not sure what's going on, but we'll see what happens in the next corner. It's from 6th there, and oh gosh, they all go off the track. And I'll try and pass on the left. Oh, there's a car on the right. I was on the left of me, and there's a, oh dear, I don't know where to go basically, but there's a bit of lag there from the Lotus, but we should be able to pass Frosty here. I was a bit tentative there, but I think I had to be in case I ran into the side of him, and that was fine. And up to third, not bad. Here we are sitting purple sector, following Kian, who lags a bit, and we'll see a couple more laggy issues with that particular car here again in the next couple of laps while I try and pass it. And well, the maximum power doesn't help him around that corner as he goes a bit wide, but and a bit sideways there. So here we are, right up behind the DRS, and go for a pass at turn 3. But the lag is horrid when I get a bit of sideways. That's fine. And on the right of me, and then mysteriously lags to the left, which is incredible. And then there's a hopping movement, and I don't know what the hell's going on. So I just think I have to get very soon, because at this point, first position is getting away, and I cut the corner a bit, but I don't get a warning from Codemasters. Figure that one out. I would have been qualifying. But here we are, going for an attempt. No, we'll pull out of it. But, well, I don't know what happens there. I'm sorry if that was my fault, but not much I could have done about that. You'll see Bungie in the lead. I actually thought Zenith was in the lead at this point, not knowing that lag actually was Zenith. And indeed, Primes again. Hoping to get a lap 24 to put on the options at this point. At this point also, I'm thinking 13 laps on these tyres won't happen. But in hindsight, I probably should have managed to stretch that the one last stop. And Murph on the screwed tyres just lets me through, which is quite nice of him, but didn't really have much of a choice anyway. As we go purple in the second sector, which has happened a lot in this race, but never seem to get the fastest lap. Not very good in the last sector, unfortunately, with my driving style or setup, or the Ferrari perhaps, I'm not sure. Here we are on the option tyres, hoping to hunt down Zenith, who didn't pit, and Bungie, who probably has the better of us at this point in the race. But none of that happens. We do catch Zenith quite a lot, but he's still 3 seconds up the road and uncatchable. So that is the 29th and final lap. Going across the line, Bungie wins his first one in his career. And thanks, engineer, for that. And here is the man himself, Bungie. Great drive, man. And you're not going to be there for long, mate. Enjoy it while it lasts. And of course, I'm keen asked to be featured in this video. So here is his feature. Put me in your YouTube video. Well, there you are, here in my YouTube video. And this is lap 19, which the stewards asked me to upload because I think Zenith had some issue in it, but I see no one in this lap, so he should have his penalty removed. I believe that was for contact with me, which was clearly lag. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch all you guys in Malaysia. Yeah, goodbye.